Going on, everybody? Welcome to Hat Talk Live, a little soft open. I see we already got some people already in here watching. Appreciate you. I see K Dizzle, Sonny. What's up, man? What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Glad to see people in nice and early in the YouTube show. We're going to get Instagram started in about 5 minutes. Just wanted to get the show started a little bit early on here. So good crowd already, I see. Appreciate you guys. Welcome in. A big show tonight. Lots to talk about. What's everybody doing out there tonight? Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. We'll talk about that. Sonny, what's your IG name? I don't know if I know your Instagram name. You're a newbie. You're a newbie, aren't you? There's distinguished gentleman. It's a soft open. It's just the beginning, the calm before the storm. 6 million already in here. We the ones. Make sure I get the camera all situated and everything. Oh, there's Crazy Hawk, my Scott Hall. What up? All Barrett. I got you. I got you. Week 2. All right. I appreciate that. Newbie. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me get the banner. The wife. That's why the wife is here. 4th week total. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And welcome in. Newbies are appreciated. It's how we got to grow this. All right. A couple more minutes. I'll get the Instagram show started and then we'll get rolling. We got lots to talk about. As always, I'll show the new pickups, stuff I got. We'll talk about all the news and everything, and lots to talk about. Lots of exciting things going on. There you go. Glad to. Yeah, you're in it to win it. Exactly. Get this to 40 million tonight. Call your friends, tell your cousins, your brothers, your sister, your parents. Shout it down the street. 40 million in here. I'll give away a $25 Goorin Brothers gift card tonight. That's the new bar. We raised the bar. It was 30, and now it's 40. And then it'll be 50. We'll see where we can take this. Someday we'll be like, wow, remember when we only used to have 30, 40 people in here? And then we'll have thousands in here someday. So chat will be flowing so quick, I won't even be able to read it. All right. A few more minutes. 9 million people already watching early. Appreciate you guys being in here nice and early. So quiet. It's quiet. What's the, I don't, this is just the, I'm just getting everybody in here time. So it's like, shout it out. How's everybody's week going? You guys ready for the Friday drop tomorrow? Danny's in here. What's going on, man? Genius on TV. It is. I'm no genius. Anybody figured it out yet? We're going to talk about the crossword puzzle. Has anybody been playing around with the crossword puzzle tonight? Or this week since you got the hat? We'll talk about that. First time I have it on head, actually. I just got it yesterday, so it took a little bit to get to me. Always ready. Big weekend. Another double drop weekend. Back-to-back double drop weekends. Ugly sweater capsule last weekend. This weekend we got Legendary Tough. You haven't received Andres. Did you get the hat that I sent you, Andres? I think everybody else got their stuff. So many drops is right, Angie. So many drops. And there's more coming. There's even more than that. Yeah. There's something to that crossword puzzle. We have to figure it out. Distinguished got all of the ugly sweater capsule. All right, so 30 seconds. I'm going to go live on Instagram, and then we'll do the real opening of the show and everything, and then we'll get this ball rolling. Awesome. Glad you got it, Andres. I don't believe there's a time limit. And I don't know of anybody who's figured it out yet. 13 million early. Let's get this. I got a good feeling. Gio, what's up, my Kevin Nash? I got a good feeling about tonight. We're going to get 40 million in here. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. All right, let's go live on Instagram and we'll get this party started. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hat Talk Live. It is November the 30th, the eve of December, and we are live. We'll wait till we get some people in here. We've already got a bunch of people in here on YouTube. If you're watching on Instagram, come on over to YouTube. The link is in my story. We've got a lot of people already watching on YouTube, 18 million early and ready to go tonight. Appreciate all you guys watching wherever you're watching, whether it is on Instagram or on YouTube. It's Thursday night, so you know what that means. It's time for another jam-packed, fun-filled night of Hat Talk Live. We've got a great crowd. We got many familiar faces. I've seen Gio and Crazy Hawk and Andres and Angie and Metalcore and Charisma, of course. The Captain Charisma is in the house. We've got 20 million watching on YouTube. We've got 8 million watching over on Instagram. If you're watching on Instagram, guys, come on over to YouTube. You can see a much better experience, a much better view, a clearer view. You can watch it on your TVs. And sometimes I give stuff away. And if I get to 40 million over on YouTube tonight, I will give away a $25 Goorin Brothers gift card to the audience tonight, the Hat Talk Army, of course. So welcome in, everybody. We the ones. I see many people throwing the fingers up. Appreciate all you guys watching, and we'll get right down to business. We won't waste any time because we've got plenty of people in here already to get the show started. So let's do what we do, and let's talk about hats, and we'll talk about recent pickups. And first thing you'll see is Genius on my head tonight. Smarty Pants, if you will, recently arrived at the doorstep. And this one had a crossword puzzle on it. I mean, that was no secret. When you saw the hat, you could clearly see that there was a crossword puzzle on the crown and on the brim there on that white hat. And then there were some clues underneath the brim, about 9 clues. How many of you guys out there have been testing this out? Have you been playing around with the crossword puzzle? You've been trying to get the crossword puzzle, figure it out, anything? Has anybody tried to figure it out? Has anybody figured it out? That's something we can talk about tonight. If there's anybody out there who is, I mean, I know some of us have been talking about it through messages and everything. Has anybody figured out what is exactly the secret? Is there a secret message here or something that has to be decoded? Who knows? Smarty Pants. I'll back out of this though, and I will do the review. First, I'll put something out. I'll put this on early because I'll do the review on this one, but I'll do the review of just the hat itself off my head so you guys can see it. You guys are going to see something else that I picked up. But Smarty Pants Genius, about 13 days ago. It's been 8 days since I've been live. So I did the show on Wednesday last week. So Genius arrived yesterday. You got that white, just a plain white, all around white mesh in the back. Got the crossword puzzle on the crown and on the brim. Genius patch with that chimpanzee, ape, whatever you want to call it. Genius on the white patch. Another great patch, by the way. I think that's another very realistic looking patch. The patches lately have been very, very realistic and good looking. White back patch, black trim around that patch. Again, black button on top, white snap in the back. Distinguished gentleman, for those tag watchers besides him out there, you do have the limited circulation tag in the back, and it did come with the white hangy tag. I know a distinguished gentleman likes that. Great hat. Black sweatband on the interior there too. Underneath the brim, you got 9 clues for a crossword puzzle, which is on the front of the cap. So a lot of people have been trying to figure that out. Guys, if you're over on Instagram, come on over to YouTube. Link is in my story. Come on, click the link. Subscribe on YouTube. Come on over. If I get to 40 million tonight, I'll give away a $25 Goorin Brothers gift card at some point tonight right here on YouTube for YouTube subscribers only. So missing the comments on here. Crazy Hawk is tempted to remove the patch. I wouldn't do that. I would not do that, but that's up to you. People have been working, Charisma's been working hard on that puzzle, like hard on my head. Number of letters is pivotal. McCoy said it'd be dope if the dark answers popped in. if in the dark the answers popped in. Oh, I see glow in the dark. That would be cool too. 28 million already in here. Appreciate it. See, we're doing awesome. 10 minutes in, we've already got 28 million people. Come on over, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, we're not that far away. 12 more people, and we can get this ball rolling on a gift card tonight. So that's genius. Smarty Pants. Great hat. Very basic. I mean, there's not much to this one as far as, flair or anything. Just it's creativity is as far as the crossword puzzle. It's something different. It's a conversation starter. Somebody's going to see this on your head. Maybe there's somebody out there who's into crossword puzzles. For you single guys out there might be like, a smarty pants girl out there or something who's into crossword puzzles. And then you'll be able to chat it up and start talking to her about crossword puzzles or something. And then next thing you know, you're doing crossword puzzles together and, back at her room or something. I don't know, but whatever. Genius. Smarty Pants. Good hat. Good hat. I like it. Not, hey, creativity, something different. I always appreciate creativity and something different. So there you go. Guys watching on Instagram, I'll say it again. Come on over to YouTube. Watch the show. It's growing. We're getting bigger and bigger on YouTube. I love it. So make sure you smash that like button. Stone Cold Stunner, that like button. GTS, that like button on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, we should have as many likes as we do have viewers in here, except for the haters. That's something we're never going to be able to, combat. So I'm going to put Genius back on, actually, and then I will review the 2 pickups that I got from DTLR recently also. Yeah, Mark Anthony saying very creative. Jeff Green saying he can't pull up YouTube because he's at work. No problem, man. Watch him wherever you can. That's what we appreciate you. So I did pick up a couple more hats on DTLR from the buy one, get one 50% off hats code. Believe it's still working. I haven't tested it recently. Somebody out there can test it out. Let me know. I do think it is still working. But I had to pick up this hard. As we pointed out, this does go with the Craft 4s that dropped, I believe, a couple weeks ago. So this is a nice hat. And I do plan on getting those 4s once they go on sale because just about every good sneaker right now is sitting. And I'll talk more about that later in the show too. So hard, nice blacked out alligator patch with hard on it. Black trim around that patch. Got some nice, gator textured brim on there. Really nice touch on this one. And that's a great color green. I don't know if it comes off as good on camera. It probably does. A little bit of red stitching to add a little accent in there. Real nice on that little, extra touch there. Almost kind of like Christmas colors a little bit. What's going on, Mr. 3D? Black mesh in the back, black snap in the back. On the interior, you do have some red lining, black elevated sweatband, terry cloth sweatband. And then some nice beige material on the bottom underneath the brim on this one. I do like this one a lot. Obviously, I bought it. That's why. Very, very nice. Even impressed me more in person, in hand. So definitely suggest, going on DTLR. If you do see, this is a DTLR exclusive. DTLR exclusive. So if you are, interested, buy one, get one 50% off. I did get hard, man. I did get hard. I'm hard the whole show. Hard. DTLR. Buy one, get one 50% off. So I had to get another one, right? Had to get the Panther. And I'll talk about this one a little bit later in the show too. This one's got that nice, velvety, velour material. Real soft. Really soft material. I'll zoom in on it. Almost kind of sparkly. Almost like it's almost reflective a little bit. I think it is kind of reflective, actually. And then it's got the black brim also, with the same kind of material as on the crown. Different Panther patch. Grayed out backing on the Panther patch and an orange trim around that Panther patch. Black mesh in the back, black snap in the back, black interior, black terry cloth sweatband, and then gray under brim. Very, very nice, very, low key. Just like one of those, this is like a night out hat. I feel like a good nighttime hat. 29 million people watching over on YouTube. Guys, come on over and watch on YouTube. Might give away a gift card if I hit the 40 million tonight. Link is in my story. Hat Talk Live on YouTube. Subscribe. You have a chance of winning a gift card tonight. So that's Panther. Yeah, the orange trim does pop. And that's what I really did like this one a lot when I saw it. And this one is only $40. So that was another bonus of it too. So I was surprised at the pricing on this one. $40 for this one. Great price. Buy one, get one 50% off. So if you find two $40 hats on DTLR, you get two for $60, which is a steal. So go over to DTLR. Link is in my link tree. In my link tree, in my bio on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're watching on YouTube. My Instagram is Big T5279. Link for all of the retailers that I have as affiliates are all located in my link tree, and you can click any one of those. DTLR, Buckle, Finish Line, GD Sports, Container Stores, Soul Premise, all kinds of good shit in my link tree. So definitely check those out if you plan on purchasing. So a lot of people seem that they're liking this one in the chat. Definitely see a lot of positive. Yep, it could possibly go with dunks you got. Yep, and then it goes with something else I'm going to show in the slides very soon. So I'm a little bit ahead of myself, but we'll get that. 31 million watching over on YouTube. Appreciate every single one of you. All right, let's get back to the slides. Let's talk about some other stuff. Last Friday's drop. Hit clips. Roach. Got our glittery hat. I believe this is our, it seems like the past few years we've had a late in the year. Usually it's like the last or second to last drop of the year. We had Magic in 2021. Last year we had, Rise was the end of 2022. And now we've got Roach as our glittery hat. It seems like a staple, a nice little tradition. I almost call this like the New Year's Eve drop. So Roach dropped on the Goorin World app last Friday. And the great thing about this was that it was at the same time as the Black Friday sale, and the Black Friday sale was 35% off. So 35% off this hat, it ended up being like $38. So when I added it to the cart and I saw that, I was like, oh, this is definitely a double up day. Just like Distinguished Gentleman is also saying he doubled up too, because I was like, you're going to give me a Friday drop for $38? I'm definitely grabbing two. So I don't know what I'll do with the extra. Maybe the wife will take it. Maybe I'll do a giveaway or something down the road. But either way, great hat. I know a lot of people were complaining about the fact that it was a roach. I think a lot of people who live in like roach infested areas, maybe like, the city or something like that, not the suburbs. We don't really have those kind of problems up here in the suburbs. That's more of like a city thing where they have the roaches running around and, dirty, disgusting things like that down there. So a lot of those people were kind of turned off by the roach thing because they don't like roaches. So they didn't want a hat with a roach on it. But I just look at it as a hat. It's like, what's going on? Who missed what? Charisma's talking to himself with two different accounts in the chat, if anybody didn't notice already, because I just noticed it. Charisma and Charisma are talking to each other. We're the ones. Anyway, back to Roach. You can see that it's nice and glittery, brown mesh in the back. It does look up here. I haven't seen anybody get this one in hand yet, so it looks like it does come with that Roach clip. I'm not a drug guy or anything, but I guess those are used for weed. I don't want to call anybody out in the Army as, if they, they know what that clip is, or, I know we do have some, partakers of the reefer out there in the Army. I know one of our big members of the Army is heavily into it, but whatever. I'm not going to say any names or anything, but, yeah, so that's a thing to me. The thing that I remember those clips from, and I was actually talking to Charisma about this, is those clips in the 80s were actually used for like, does anybody remember like the feathers? Like there was this thing where like girls and guys would clip feathers in their hair. Like I'm thinking like, Cyndi Lauper and like Boy George in the 80s. They would like clip these like feathers. And I remember like I would go to fairs, like, the county fair around here and everything. And they sold these feathers and they were on clips that were just like those, just attaching to attach the feathers into your hair. So yes, K Dizzle is a weed guy, so he knows what's up. Mr. T feathers. Yes, that's another one. Exactly. So that's what I think of when I see those types of clips. I don't think drugs, but nipple clips. Griffin is saying, I don't know anything about that. There's something with nipples? I don't know anything about nipple clips. 4 million, 5 million watching on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube. I only need 6 more people watching on YouTube, and we're almost at 40 million. and we will give away a $25 Gorin Brothers gift card on YouTube tonight. So, um, yeah. So, Roach, I'll do my full review of it when I get it in hand, hopefully by next Thursday. So that's definitely something that is coming. Let's talk a little bit about the Black Friday sale. How many of you guys out there? I know a lot of you guys did partake in that 35% off. That was an awesome sale that was offered throughout the weekend by Gorin. They offered 35% off to truckers, which is not something that we normally get to see on their Black Friday sale. I believe the most that I'd ever seen previously was 20%. So 35% was a great deal. And they they were out there and they, just gave up a 35% discount, and it was an awesome, awesome deal. So I picked up, I believe, at least five hats on the 35% off. And then I also did pick up the entire ugly sweater capsule on Sunday as well. So one thing I want to point out, as you can see here, when I'm pointing out on the website, it had been a while since I had purchased something on the website. Yeah, everybody needs to stone cold stunner that like button. If you're in here 34 million, you got to stone cold stunner that like button in here. Get that stunner. We got 35 million now watching in here. So this arrow I'm showing you on the screen here is pointing to the little person. And the reason I'm pointing this out is because when I made my purchases on the website, I wasn't logged in, so it didn't credit those purchases to my account. So make sure if you are purchasing anything on the website, I think a lot of people have been more relying on the Goorin World app lately, so they might not have been paying attention that they were logged out of the website. So anytime you go to the website and you are purchasing anything, make sure you are logged in, because it helps in your, you know, as far as getting credit for your sales. It might help as far as, future things like maybe even the tickets. And you want to make sure you're getting all the tracking and everything. All my stuff went direct to like Shop Pay, and I wasn't logged in. So all my stuff went to another email address. And then it wasn't like, or it didn't show in like my actual shop app showing the tracking like it usually does with my regular Gorin account that's logged in on the app. So just wanted to point that out. Make sure you are logged in on the website and on the app. So it's important to make sure you got both all set. So just want to point that out. Again, 35% off. It went from Friday until Monday. I know a lot of you guys are taking advantage. I haven't gotten any of the hats yet. Not only are we in holiday season, we're also in slow shipping season. With the holiday last Thursday, and now everybody's ordering stuff online, so you're going to see slower times to get these hats. It's just the way it is. So everything's going to be backed up all the way probably through Christmas and a little bit after, because it's just a busy time of year. So we'll be patient and we'll get our hats eventually. It's not the end of the world. We'll get them when we get them. So let's talk about ugly sweater. How many of you guys liked the ugly sweater capsule that dropped on Sunday? 3 new styles, very limited capsule. I tried to let you guys know on this one that this one is a limited capsule. So if you are sleeping on any of these, you do want to make sure that you get them as soon as possible, ASAP. Snowbird got that little pattern on there. I don't want to do the review right now. Almost looks like kind of like a flannel kind of pattern. Same thing on Gifted, like a plaid kind of pattern on the back of that one there, on the crown of that one, yellow brim. And then Sourpuss is a little furry, got those Grinch vibes, Grinch colors, got that Sourpuss cat patch on the hat. I'm normally not a hat, not a hat person. I'm not a hat person. Not a cat person. You guys know me. I always say that. But this one, it's more about the Grinch vibes. It's about the Grinch vibes on this one. So that is the reason why I had to get all 3. When you're buying 2, you're like, all right, you might as well get the third one. So definitely picked up all 3 on these, waiting to get those. So I'll do the review on those if I have them next week also. So people are saying that they did love the ugly sweater capsule. Jilly's late. She's in here now, though. Appreciate her showing up. Sergeant Jilly Girl of the Hat Talk Live Army. And so talented is stellar. Yeah, a lot of people are liking the, Gifted one. I think Snowbird is like the one that before I see them in hand, this might be my early favorite. I feel like Snowbird is the most wearable of this capsule and also the most wearable after the holiday season, even. Like it doesn't really feel to me like a just Christmas hat to me. It feels like a winter, style hat that can be worn all year. Gio's saying it looks like Aztec pattern sweaters. Yup, exactly. So it'll go great with those that he's got. Um, Sonny's saying he got he wanted a Grinch hat to be the dog from the movie with an antler headband with a reindeer text. Yep, but we got what we got. So yep, we the ones, Jilly, Sergeant Jilly Girl of the Hat Talk Live Army. Yeah, people were thinking it was Grinch. I know a lot of people were like hoping for a Grinch hat. Come on over on Instagram. If you guys are watching on Instagram, come on over to YouTube. Link is in my story. Click subscribe. We need about nine more people in here. I'll give away a $25 Goorin Brothers gift card on Hat Talk Live for subscribers only on YouTube. So that is Ugly Sweater Capsule that dropped last Sunday. Still available, limited. You ain't going to see these again. So once they're gone, they're gone. So make sure you guys grab those while you can. iOS users, maybe Android users, I don't know, but there was an app update today for iOS users. So make sure you go into your app updates and update the Goorin, called the Goorin Drops app again. Maybe it changed from Goorin World. I don't know. But make sure you do that update, bug fixes, ability to buy hats with tickets. Bug fixes, ability to buy hats with tickets. Might be coming soon. So definitely update your apps out there. If you guys are on iOS or and check your Android too, I'm sure there probably is an update for them as well. So definitely some interesting stuff that might be coming down the pike. And also make sure when we're speaking of tickets that you out there, if you're watching and you are part of the Hat Talk Army, and even if you're not a part of the Hat Talk Army, make sure you enter We the Ones into that AI chat on the Goorin World app to get those 10 free tickets. These tickets are going to be valuable. So why not get 10 free ones for whatever is coming down the pike? So 10 free tickets. All you got to do is enter in We the Ones, because you know that We the Ones, and on that Goorin World app, and get your 10 free tickets on the app. So, yeah, I know I didn't even mention that part, Sonny. There was another part of that update. It said adds option to delete your Goorin account. No way. Nobody's doing that. Goorin Bros fans on Facebook, the best Facebook group for Goorin Bros fans on Facebook, well moderated by myself and admin extraordinaire JD Larios, the best group. You won't see any porn every 3 posts on my page. You won't see scammers trying to sell you clingy for $100. What you will see is a great group of people who like to talk about hats, share gifts, share leaks, share photos that Nikki shares of videos of trade shows and the Goorin headquarters of hats that are upcoming and everything, and stills and everything. A great place to just sit there and discuss leaks and all kinds of stuff. And there was something that was leaked that's coming this weekend in my chat first. It was in my chat on Tuesday night, I believe, maybe even Monday night. I don't even remember which night it was, but leaks aplenty in Goorin Bros fans and lots of good conversation, trading, selling, a trusted, well-moderated community. Goorin Bros fans on Facebook. Yeah, we're not you're not opposed to the nudity, Crazy Hawk, but it's just there's nothing that says lazy admins like porn every 3 posts on your group. Let's just leave it at that. I've said enough. And if you are watching right here on YouTube, and if you're watching on Instagram as well, make sure you are subscribed to Hat Talk Live on YouTube. What can I say? The best Hat Talk show on Instagram and the best Hat Talk show on YouTube is what it is. So make sure you're subscribed. And if you're watching, GTS, that's that like button. Stone Cold Stunner, that like button. Tuesday, Reverse Grinches dropped on sneakers. What was it, like 2 p.m., distinguished gentlemen, I believe? Distinguished Gentleman hit. He's like the only person besides Unbreakable hit twice, I think, as far as people I know. So Shock Drop was on Tuesday. These will drop again December the 15th on Sneakers app. What's going on, JD? There's the admin extraordinaire himself right there. So yeah, Reverse Grinches will drop again 10 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. Pacific time on the Sneakers app, December the 15th, I believe. So those will come back again. I would avoid paying a resale. Last I checked was in the $700-800 range. Not happening for me, but definitely would cop a pair for retail for sure. Want steal? Here's a steal for you. Go over to Nike app right now. Reimagine Jordan 1 Royals. Use code CYBER, CYBER, and you can get the Royal Reimagined Jordan 1s for a steal price of $135. That's $135. Retail was $180. So I had purchased these at retail. I went back in and bought another pair, and I'll return the other ones because I'm gonna pay the $135. I'm gonna take that $45 discount. So this is a great quality pair of Jordan 1s. They're sitting. I can also, Gio is saying we should have waited. One of my friends told me that on Reddit today, if you did already purchase on Nike, you can message Nike or call Nike and they will give you the discounted price. So look into that. I can't confirm that, but I was told by one of my friends he did it today. So definitely go in there and just give them a call if you did already purchase on sneakers on drop day or the shock drop, and just get your discounted purchase. So I'm going to return my pair that I got first for $180, and then I'm going to send those back, and then I get this pair for $135 because money's money, and that's $45 is a free hat. So 60 days, Griffin. 60 days. Nike isn't a stickler about it either. So if you have bought them within, the past, 30, 60 days, I think I bought them on November, return for 60 days. So, but give them a call, see if it happens. I don't think they're going to give you too hard of a time, but I don't know. I'm not Nike, so I don't know. Yeah, it is a crazy discount, JD, for sure. So 33 million watching on YouTube. If you are watching on Instagram, come on over to YouTube and watch on YouTube. Link is in my story. Make sure you subscribe and stone cold stunner that like button tonight. Get that likes up to 33 million. The Royals are nice. They're fire. They're a great quality sneaker. Awesome. The reason they're sitting is because a lot of people don't have money right now. A lot of people don't have the money right now to buy, extra stuff, sneakers and hats and clothes and things. People are having a tough time affording things out there like gas and groceries and rent. So you're seeing some stuff with the economy that's, taking a little bit of a dip. We're not in the same world that we were in 2020 when everybody was just stockpiling sneakers and everything was selling out like crazy. It's different right now. So every size is still available. So head over there. Great Christmas present for any sneaker lover in your life. There was an article that came about. Now I want to point out, we've been talking about the 90-60s a lot on this show over the past couple of weeks. And I want to point out that there was an article that came out from StockX, written about StockX, and was saying how running heritage shoes are the fastest growing on the sneaker resale market. And the top selling sneakers, a few of the top selling sneakers for the year were the Nike Vomero 5, Asics Gel 1130s, and the New Balance 9060 were three of the year's fastest growing sneaker silhouettes on the platform on StockX. So trades for Vomero 5 jumped 5,104%. Asics Gel 1130s were up 1,176%. And the trades on the New Balance 9060 jumped 744%. So also they went on to mention that over the past 12 months, there's been over $10 million worth of New Balance 9060s sold on StockX. So that is fucking huge. And if that doesn't show you how popular the 9060 silhouette has been this year, there you go. So 9060 Nation, a lot of people in the Hat Talk Live Army were definitely jumping on those 9060s. And this pair, the Fire Sign 9060s with that beast hat, they're both still available on DTLR. So if you haven't picked up yours yet, definitely grab those Fire Sign 9060s. I don't think there's any sizes except for the big big sizes like 15s and 14s or so, those are sold out. But I think 12 and under still available. Gio got his, very comfortable. I think Distinguished Gentleman got a pair. I know Charles got a pair, I think. Jilly got a pair. So 90-60 Nation within the Hat Talk Live Army growing strong. So everybody took the good advice and got themselves a pair of 90-60s, a very comfortable, very wearable, fashionable shoe, and definitely in style. So, yep, Jilly's saying she got those fire sign 90-60s. There you go. So I was watching one of my other YouTubers, sneaker YouTuber, Mike Rich. He has a channel on YouTube. Go ahead and follow him too if you're into sneakers. He puts out a lot of great content. And he was walking around the mall and he was inside a DTLR. And he said that, he was just pointing out like, oh, look at this hat. He picked up the Panther hat that I'd shown you earlier in the show, the velour one, and walked it over to the Fear Jordan 3s and paired it right up. So another great pairing. I thought it was pretty cool because Mike Rich doesn't usually do anything as far as like Goorin hats or anything, but he just happened to be in a DTLR and he dropped that right on the counter and paired those up right in the store. So, yep, those Jordan Fear 3s matching right up with that Panther hat. So that was definitely a match. And makes me want to get those two. And again, once they go on sale, if they go on sale just like the Royals Reimagined did, the Jordan 1s that I just showed you, if they go on sale, that's a cop too. So that's definitely going to happen. Wanted to say thank you to all you guys out there in the Hat Talk Army and all people who follow me on Instagram for making my post yesterday my most liked post ever. Thank you guys so much for that. Lots of love shown my way. Appreciate you guys interacting and liking my posts. Throwing a like my way is a free way to show support. So I appreciate you guys interacting, leaving a comment, sharing, liking, whatever. It's all free. It's a little bit of effort and it's a little bit goes a long way. So thank you guys for that. And also just to let you know, Santa Big T might be giving away gifts. So definitely show your photos of you posting your Goorin collections or just, your Goorin Christmas tree or Goorin's under the tree, however you want to do it. And maybe, just maybe, Santa Big T will be giving out some gifts this holiday season. So let's see those. Tag at Big T5279, tag at Hat Talk Live, and we'll see what happens. We'll let's see who has the best, holiday Goorin collabs going on this holiday season. So it's holiday season, and that means there's no better gift than Goorin under the tree. So let's see what you guys got. And thank you again for liking that post and everything. Appreciate all you guys doing that. Let's do some upcoming show notes real quick. Upcoming shows. December the 13th, we're going to do a special Wednesday night live that week. So that's coming up in about, 2 weeks from tonight, 13 days, whatever. Hard to believe we're on the eve of December. So December the 13th, Wednesday night live, right here on YouTube and on Instagram. So tune in for that. Make note of that. Mark your calendars. 12/28, we'll be doing the Hat Talk Live year in review. Again, we're going to be going through the whole year, the ups, the downs, the joys, the sadness, all of it. We'll be talking about it December the 28th, Hat Talk Live year in review right here on YouTube and Instagram. On January the 4th, 2024, will be our much awaited top 10 show. So top 10 show, top 10 capsules, top 10 Friday drops. I'll do it all right here, January 4th, right here on YouTube and on Instagram. And then on 1/11, 1 week later, the not top 10 show. Self-explanatory. Not top 10 Friday drops, not top 10 capsules. We'll be doing that right here on YouTube and on Instagram on Hat Talk Live at Hat Talk Live on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. Vasquez Oliver, Regalame Unagora, Santa Big T. That's that's the best way to get nothing from me, but I know you're just joking. So Crazy Hawk says he'll share the and when we get 30 million likes, he'll share the genius secret. He figured it out. You can share it. Yep. Distinguished said he missed the 90-60 on release day. We copped later that following Sunday. Yep, I believe was that. I think I gave you the assist, right? Distinguished. I think that was. Would that help you out with that one? But yeah, just catching up on the chat here, just making sure I'm not hitting anything. Yep. So everybody get those likes, smash that like button, and Eddie Crazy Hawk he's gonna share some secret for that genius hat for just the chat only. So, and I'm not gonna say it out loud. So if you guys are watching on Instagram, you want to come over to YouTube because Crazy Hawk might be giving out some good information. All right. Collector Spotlight, episode 1 with Charisma is available on the Hat Talk Live channel. So definitely come over and watch that when you're free time. It's only about 12, 13 minutes long. So Collector Spotlight episode 1. And if you are interested in being a guest on an upcoming episode of Collector Spotlight, definitely send me a message and we will get you on the show. Looking at doing another show probably sometime very, very soon. Let's talk Friday drop. Cuddle Puddle tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time on the Goorin World or Goorin Drops app. If they renamed it, I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Cuddle Puddle. It looks like gray, like some kind of soft material with a gray and like purple polka dot kind of pattern on there. It looks like there's something sticking off the side of the hat there on the looks like on the left side of that hat. You can't really make it out with this 10% photo, but a couple people saying ferret, a couple people guessing a ferret. That's an interesting, Griffin saying it looks like it's wrapped in a doily. Could be. Charisma says he likes the pattern. I have no idea why so many people dropped out of here. Like that makes me want to give out a gift card even more now for the 20 million people who remain. So we almost had 40 million at one point and then it just dipped. It's going to be a process to fight back to that 40 million now. Show's not over. That's okay. People will learn. We've got the best part of the show hasn't even happened yet. So, but you guys are watching on Instagram, come on over to YouTube, get up to 40 million. It's a long way to go right now, but come on over to YouTube and watch on YouTube. Yep. Griffin says, fuck them. He says, fuck them. We the ones. So Cuddle Puddle, ferret. Who knows? We will see tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time on the Goorin World or Goorin Drops app. So we will find out tomorrow. And the fun does not stop on Friday this weekend. Looks a little, you guys see some leaks this week. I think you guys might have seen some leaks already. We the ones, JD. Little Rob Halford. It looks a little Rob Halford-esque. You guys know Rob Halford, Judas Priest. Looks a little, when you see the next photo, you might get this vibe that, this, might, be a little related to some kind of style like this. It might be some type of, like Sonny's saying, like a Judas Priest capsule. Definitely got those 80s leather vibes on this capsule. So since it's leaked all over the place already, what am I to hold back? Because they're everywhere. So Legendary Tough this Sunday on the Goorin Brothers website, Goorin.com, and the Goorin World app. Panther, Bear, Charged, and Boss. Lots of leather, lots of metal, lots of black. And you guys know how I feel about these. You guys know what I think about black and leather. I'll say it. Capsule of the year right here. This is quite possibly capsule of the year. Before I even have them in hand. This is as fire as it gets. So get ready for Sunday. Legendary Tough. And these are tough. So I'm excited. I am excited for these. I mean, I don't know if you don't. If it's hey, everybody's got different things that they like, but that you guys know that this is right up my alley. This is my shit right here. I got some glimpses of these. Um, when they invited some of their favorite influencers to New York City for a little event that they did. I saw these on some of their favorite influencers that they had. So I got a little glimpse of them then, and I said, "Wow, those are some nice. That looks like some nice shit right there." So this is a capsule I am very excited for this Sunday, and I do believe retail is going to be $75 per hat on these. So this coming Sunday on the Goorin website, Goorin.com, and the Goorin World app, legendary tough. Legendary tough. So there you go. That's all I got for slides tonight. And I'm going to say goodbye to the people on Instagram. Appreciate you guys watching tonight. Double drop weekend, as we just talked about. Friday drop tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time on the Goorin World app. And then Legendary Tough on Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico on the Goorin website, Goorin.com, and the Goorin World app as well. So thank you guys for watching on Instagram. If you want to see the rest of the show and maybe me giving away a $25 gift card, come on over to YouTube and watch the show over here. So appreciate you guys. Post show coming up on YouTube. So stick around, guys. Don't go anywhere. As always, I'm Big T. It's Hat Talk Live. Peace. All right. So now we got rid of those guys. Let's get back to talking about whatever we want to talk about. So what do you guys want to talk about? Big weekend ahead. Do I think these will sell out like carousel? It's hard to say. Look, I'm never one to tell you guys to wait when it comes to Goorin because sometimes we never know. You don't want to miss. That's for real. Like I would get them on Sunday. I mean, so many people want to get these things soon too. So I'm like, why wait? People bitching about the shipping and all that stuff. Order on Sunday and guarantee you get them. So JD, Bear Barbecue Dave, welcome over. Finally got him over here. 29 million watching it. We got so close tonight. We almost got close enough to get there. Mitch Shitlata. Which one looks best for me? It's tough. It's legendary tough charisma. I'm going to take myself out of this so I can blow this up for you guys. So can you guys still hear me out there when I remove myself? Hopefully you can still hear me out there. Somebody give me a heads up if you can. Legendary tough. Panther, Bear, Charge, Boss. Okay, good. There's something about Charge that I really like. I don't know like if that's going to be my favorite. I'm a little hesitant on the ones with the mirror on the brims because I don't know the reason why. I'm like, I don't know if those are going to curve the way I like to curve them. So I'm a little bit like, I'm like a little worried about that in my mind, but I don't know yet. It's tough to pick one right now. This is one of those capsules. Like it's buy the whole thing for me. It's buy the whole thing. Like Jelly's saying, Charged is her favorite. I think it might be because Charged is also the most different looking one of this capsule. Like when you look at the whole capsule, it's obviously the most different one because it looks like, more white than leather than the rest. But I don't know. There's some stuff going on the sides of these hats too that we haven't seen yet. Like I can see like on Boss, there's more shit like sticking out on the side, and I don't know yet. This is one I got to see in hand before I make a decision. It's real tough, legendary tough. Jilly could get away with wearing the metal brim. Jilly can get away with wearing with anything. She rocks kinky or even the hats that I shit on that I didn't really like that much. She rocks them and makes them look great. Yep, 33 million. Who's got 7 friends out there? Tell your 7 friends to get over here. Maybe I'll still give away that gift card. And then it really pays off to stay here watching on YouTube. I'll do the show for about 10, well, actually 15 more minutes because I started early tonight. The chains for Santiago. Santiago is liking the chains on there. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting capsule. And I'm excited. I'm calling it capsule of the year right now. But for you YouTube people out there that stuck around, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Little secret. Oh, but 34 million. See, it's nice how people came back. Little secret only for YouTube watchers. See, this is where it pays to watch on YouTube because I do shit late in the show sometimes, Little secret. There's another capsule next weekend. And I'm excited about this one too. So you heard it here first. You ready for it? It's a sequel. Does anybody want to guess? It's a sequel to a capsule that's already been out there. I bet you nobody guesses. I bet you nobody get 35 million in here. A sequel to a capsule from 2022. A sequel to a capsule from 2022. What will it be? I'll tell you, but nope, not race car. Oh, look at K Dizzle. Guessed it. Wow, I can't even believe he guessed it. Insert coin part 2. Next weekend. Insert coin capsule part 2. So there you go. Some exclusive, a Hat Talk Live exclusive. There you go. Broke that shit. We'll see that in the chat, right? Crazy Hawk. Mikey will be all over that. There you go. Santiago, you're a little late, but you guessed it. A little late. K Dizzle was the one who won on that one. So it's a busy holiday season. Griffin, if you don't know, Insert Coin is arcade themed. Insert Coin is a great capsule. You can look it up. Insert Coin capsule dropped in February of 2022. It was a great capsule. 100, Boss, Big Mouth, Picky, and Whack Off. I think that's all. I might have missed one. Did I miss one? I might not. I don't know. Maybe I got them all. Maybe I'm a genius. I got Boss and 100. They were 2 of my favorite hats from 2022. Picky's not floating around anywhere, K Dizzle. Whack Off. Yep. Whack Off, Jilly. Just like those guys do when they watch my show. Whack Off. Big Mouth is a go-to. Yep. Waiting like Casino. 100 is one of my favorites too. That was my favorite. That was actually my favorite from that capsule. Definitely. Black hat. Nice coloring. That's also a great Christmas time hat too. So if you whack off, you may have a cuddle puddle, Crazy Hawk says. Always count on Crazy Hawk for the one-liners. We can always count on Crazy Hawk. Santiago's got Boss, Picky, and 100. Loves them. I did, yeah. Boss and 100 were the 2 that I grabbed from that one. So those are the only 2 that I got. The other ones I didn't, I don't know. I didn't relate to those as much, so I didn't feel like I needed them as much. So let's do, we've done enough talking, tonight. Why don't you guys shout out Q&A? Let's do Q&A on the chat. He wore one, K Dizzle wore 100 in Orlando. Jilly has Whack Off. Hey, yo. Let me just make sure I didn't even look at my notes tonight, to be honest. Like I just did the whole show without even looking at my notes. So let's take a look at what I've got in my notes. Let's make sure I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Make sure you guys click that notification bell on the channel. You never know if I'm going to go live. There might be some lives coming up, where I might, just not announce them and I might be live. And make sure you're definitely subscribed to the channel. I want to see those subscribers going up, up, up. Appreciate you guys for doing that. Make sure you follow on Instagram, Big T5279 on Instagram and at Hat Talk Live on Instagram. We mentioned that. I ain't gonna talk about that. I don't feel like talking about that. Oh, if you guys want to sponsor the show, if you guys want to sponsor gift cards, if you've got anything to promote out there, feel free to do that. We've done that in the past. So if anybody out there wants to sponsor, give away a $25 gift card just for the Army or something, and, just to be nice, holiday season, whatever you want to do, you just hit me up, send me a message, and we can do a show sponsored by you. And I'll mention, whatever you want me to mention, as long as it's appropriate. And we can give out a gift card courtesy of you on the show. So definitely let me know. We'll sponsor that. Or we can do something else too. Whatever, ideas you have, just throw them at me and we will do that. Yeah, I think I did. I fucking remembered everything tonight for some reason. I don't know. I had a headache all day, but I did good tonight, I guess. So shined when it was the most important. Oh, Santiago. Oh, Gio. You guys. We almost made it through the show. Oh, and here it comes. Oh, shit. Yeah, so Miami next weekend, I guess. I don't know. Charisma got the real show earlier today. He got the uncensored Hat Talk Live this afternoon. I should just have the camera. I said to my wife, I said I would have just run the camera all day, because it's pretty much like I'm doing the show like for almost 10 hours a day while I'm sitting at my desk doing my other job. And boy, I don't know if I'd be canceled if I wasn't running the show, but I've got a lot to say about that. And we'll see, I guess. It's still up in the air. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, I want to run this. I forgot to even mention it. What do you guys think about New Year's Eve show? I had an idea for a New Year's Eve show, but I want guests and I want like people in the Army to be on the show. So are people interested in a New Year's Eve? I was thinking New Year's Cock and Eve on YouTube with guests. Is Velvet Jungle Wyndham Jungle? Is there a Wyndham down in Miami? We stayed at a Wyndham for our Hat Talk Live Orlando. So my shirt is Marv from Home Alone. The wife knows. Distinguished will sponsor. You sponsored before, bro. But that's fine if you want to sponsor again. I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't know. If you guys are interested in a New Year's Eve show, I'll do it. And I want guests though. So let me know if you guys want to be a part of it. And then we'll do that. It's a Sunday night. I mean, I don't do anything for New Year's Eve because my area blows and there's nothing here to do. So why not celebrate it with you guys? Last year I started, I think, around like 10 p.m. And we went till midnight Eastern time, popped a bottle on the show, and it was a good time. So definitely interested in having you guys on if you guys are out there and able to pop in. Jolie says yes. So New Year's Cock and Eve. That's my idea. How's that sound? Angie Hunter, any other ideas? Does New Year's Cock and Eve sound good? I was thinking I might do the show in those Ric Flair tights that I showed last week. Just the tights. Lots of people saying yes to New Year's Eve. Oh, Charisma loves. Thank you, Charisma. Thanks, Charisma. Loves the Christmas lights. What else you guys got? It's almost time. Santiago will be hammered. Savage. Says Caesar. What about Savage? Lady Beast Machine will ponder the ideas. We should do cocking around the Christmas tree. Metalcore says yes to New Year's Eve. All right, we'll do it. It would be nice someday if we could do an event together on New Year's Eve. It's just like everywhere is so expensive to do that. We'd have to like maybe like we'd have to like rent a house or something, like an Airbnb, or like, go away somewhere and like just have like like a hat talk live, like house party kind of thing. Cause that's what the funnest thing to do is, like, I feel like a New Year's Eve house party, like hat talk live, like Airbnb, like get like a bunch of people in a big fucking house or something and just have a New Year's Eve bash. Cocking around the Christmas tree. I can do that. Holy shit, K Dizzle. Not even going to repeat that. Geo says yes to that. No, I hope he doesn't say yes to what the comment above was. I think he was saying yes to my New Year's Eve plan. Cabins in Blue Ridge, Georgia would be perfect. Is it warm enough? That probably is warm enough. And that's close to Geo. Hat Talk New Year's Eve, where balls drop. Did I use that last year? Did I say my balls would drop at midnight or something? I feel like I said something like that. Big Team New Year's cock down. Purple Rain, baby. What's that? I'm losing it. I'm losing that. What's the genius secret? I think Crazy Hawk ought to keep that to himself for this week at least. Let's keep that on the down low, and then we'll get some time for people to figure. Maybe other people will figure out. Do you want to share it? Are you able to come on? Because I could invite you on if you want. I can invite you in if you can come on. It's up to you. I don't know if we want to put that out on YouTube though. Why don't you, yeah, because even if you share it in the chat, like then everybody's going to know, and then they're going to share it all over the place because we don't know how many. We got 31 million people watching. Yeah, let's save that for next week. Wife made the executive decision there. But everybody's going to be hounding Eddie. I won't even give out his name because everybody's going to be hounding him now. But leave Eddie alone. Save that for next week. Couple more minutes. What else you guys got? Great show tonight. Appreciate everybody who came in tonight watching. Appreciate all you guys, all your support. 30 million right till the very end. I don't know what that dip was in the middle of the show, like why people dipped out. Like, whatever. You missed probably. I feel like the end is the best part of the show sometimes. So there was a lot of great stuff I gave away. Insert coin next weekend. So buy something from the Hat Talk Live store and maybe he'll share early. That was a good idea. I didn't even mention that tonight too. All my stuff is discounted on the Hat Talk Live store. Makes great Christmas gifts. Grab yourself something special at the Hat Talk Live store. Grab something for someone you love. Kids, husband, whatever. So, face orange biting nails, Jackson Thiel. I don't know what the hell it must be. Sometimes it types out in the chat what the emoji is instead of showing the emoji to me. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys. That little, some of the shirts are only like $15 or even less, a mug or something. Every little bit helps out supporting the channel. So helping out what I'm doing. The shirts are great. So you won't be disappointed. So Lauren in here, appreciate you. Where does the big and big T come from? Oof. I don't know if we can talk about that on the show. I don't know if we could talk about Angie. Hey, yo. K Dizzle says he'll pitch in to rent that spot for the get together. Down the road might be something to talk about. New Year's Eve, Hat Talk Live get together. Gio, there you go. I think the wife can answer it. Hard-hitting questions, exactly. Hard-hitting questions. 31 million. I'll put this out there. I'll put it out there, but I'm probably doing whatever I want to do anyway. So do I keep it blonde or do I go back to my brown color tomorrow? Because I'm getting it redone tomorrow. Let's do the quick vote and then we'll get out of here. Blonde or do I go back to my OG tomorrow? Red. Not happening. Not going red. Blonde metalcore says. Blonde says. Cespal says. I think that's my decision too. Geo says red. Seeing red again. That linked blonde. Yeah, I'm probably not taking too much off of it. Blonde. Yeah, everybody's saying blonde. So I think it looked good. I mean, yeah, Griffin was saying blonde. All right, cool. Because that's what I was going to do anyway. So, yep. K Dizzle said unanimous so far, except for the two who said red. 3 people saying red. Where does that even come from? Jilly says blonde too. Good. All right, cool. That's what's happening tomorrow. So that's what's happening tomorrow. So there you go. Hard. Big T is hard. Whole show. Hard as a rock. Charisma, why don't you do your hair red? Why don't you do your hair red? Who knows the truth, Angie? What's the truth? Sonny just bought a Hat Talk Live shirt. Awesome, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Charisma agrees with charisma. Red. Purple, Jackson says. You guys are just fucking with me right now. I gave you 2 choices. I mean, the red wasn't one of them. All right. So, I even talk. There's so much more to talk about. And I hate keeping you guys late. I mean, we did a long show tonight, but Jonas Brothers on Saturday night. I got a busy weekend. I'm going to Jonas Brothers on Saturday night. And then on Monday, Raw. Raw is in Albany this coming Monday. So Saturday, Jonas Brothers, Raw on Monday. So that's my weekend, 3 days. I'll be out of the house 2 times in 3 nights. Amazing. So Blue Griffin is saying not happening either. I don't do those. Maybe someday, I don't know, but I never say never, but I'm not doing, or most likely not doing like those colors like that. Like I usually do like natural. I've only really done blonde actually. So thanks, Gio. Yep. Monday night. Hopefully Punk is there, just like Crazy Hawk is saying. Hopefully he's there. Fingers crossed. I'm go to sleep. Praying that Punk is there. So we're hoping that Punk will be there. Hopefully Orton will be there. Cody, all those guys will be there. Seth Rollins. So, yep. So, all right, Charles is peacing out. I'm going to get out of here soon too, but we had 29 million, almost 30 million people in here watching. So I had decided to keep you guys a little longer tonight. And I didn't sit down. Big T we trust. And Big T we trust. So appreciate all you guys watching tonight. People got jobs in the morning. I do too. I got to get out of here as well and go to bed and get up and do the regular work thing tomorrow too. So don't forget Friday drop. I know you guys know 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time on the Goorin World app. Cuddle Puddle tomorrow. And don't miss out on what I'm calling Capsule of the Year. Sunday, Goorin.com, Goorin World app, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico. We the ones. And also don't forget to come back and feel free to rewatch the show. Let it play in the background while you're in the shower or sleeping or doing other stuff around the house. Put it on your TV, whatever you want to do, and smash that like button. Every little bit helps. And appreciate you guys and everything you guys do. Hat Talk Live store merch is up. Grab something for Christmas, for yourself, whatever. As always, I'm Big T. It's Hat Talk Live. Peace.